Whoa! Talk about a shocking turn of events. It had been speculated, but I for one did not expect it to actually go down and happen. Per Shams Charania, man. The Phoenix Suns are trading two-time NBA Finals MVP Kevin Durant to my Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, the number 10 pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, and 5 second-round picks per ESPN. Now look here. I know a lot of people are going to be up and on something. I can't believe we just traded for a 37-year-old. Look, hear me out and hear me good, because initially I was like, you know what? Why would you give up your future for an aged veteran that, you know what I'm saying, that proven he can't really win without Steph Curry? But hear me out. I started to think that, but then I started to look at the trade package. Look at what we gave up to get Kevin Durant. We didn't really give up too much. Say what you want about Jalen Green, but the jury is still out on him. Say what you want to. I get it. He's only 22. But understand this. Do you really think him and Devin Booker are going to coincide that well? I don't think so. They both play the same position and both do essentially the same thing. Booker's just a better version of him. Now, you look at the Dillon Brooks situation. Dillon Brooks was never really a fan of him. Appreciate his tenacity on defense, but I don't think Dillon Brooks is somebody you can win with. He's not someone you win because of, if that makes sense. And then you look at the fact, the number 10 overall pick, who are we gonna pick in this draft at number 10 that was gonna make an immediate impact? Yeah, good luck with that. And we still got a number 2 overall pick still sitting on the bench in Reed Shepard, and then 5 second-round picks. So essentially, Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, and 6 draft picks. Only one of them was a first-rounder. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Rockets just straight up fleeced the Phoenix Suns, and the Phoenix Suns couldn't do nothing but take it. They got a star back in Jalen Green. Yeah, they got 5 second-round picks, but let's just be honest. You got your few and far names in between, like the Jokic. You got your Draymonds that go in the second round and go on to become all-stars. But that is rare air right there. That is few and far in between. So you gave him 5 seconds, only gave him 1 first in this upcoming draft, and then you got rid of Jalen Green, who you don't have to pay the Supermax to, and you got rid of Dillon Brooks, an expiring contract. Look at everybody that's upset. Understand this. Look at everyone they also kept. They kept the Amen Thompson. They kept a Reed Shepard. They kept Tari Eason. They kept Jabari Smith Jr. They kept Slam Whitmore, a.k.a. Cam Whitmore. So they pretty much kept all the guys that can pretty much fill Jalen Green's shoes, if not do it a little bit better. Now, are they are Cam Whitmore and Tari Eason the type of guys who can create their shot at the level of Jalen Green right now? No, but I think that fits better in the team dynamic, for the simple fact that they don't need to create their own shots when you got Kevin Durant right there, at least for the next 1 or 2 seasons. You understand what I'm saying? You got Kevin Durant right there. You didn't really give up any first-round capital other than this season. You got it going forward. So I think ultimately the Rockets not only won this trade, you get Kevin Durant to add into that core. Oh, I forgot to mention they also kept Alfred Sengun, the baby Joker, the Joker of the future, if you understand what I mean. The Rockets absolutely fleeced the Phoenix Suns, and the Phoenix Suns, this was probably the best offer they were going to get from anyone. They got back a star, they got back an expiring contract, and they got back 6 draft picks, even though 5 of them are second-round draft picks. Now, that's crazy. We just saw 2 All-Stars go for 4 and 5 first-round draft picks. 2 non-All-Stars go for 4 and 5 first-round draft picks, but Kevin Durant just went for 1. Talk about bargaining chips. You understand what I'm saying? So we get the veteran, and we also keep the majority of our future going forward. So in my opinion, the Houston Rockets not only won this trade, they absolutely fleeced the Phoenix Suns, and this puts them in immediate title contention. Now, will that translate on the court? Is the next question. So yeah, y'all, to end the video, the Phoenix Suns have officially traded Kevin Durant to my Houston Rockets, and I think the Houston Rockets, for Kevin Durant's services, got a hell of a deal and kept the majority of their young pieces intact and didn't blow up their entire team. They gave up what they needed to give up, and they gave up pieces that they really weren't going to miss. They can't be replicated by either Kevin Durant or those other young bulls they got on the bench, man. But y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this trade. Do you think the Phoenix Suns won, or do y'all think the Rockets won this trade? Let me know in the comments. Now, hashtag that, royalty is spoken.